Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello, and welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, I've got a double feature for you. The first one is an update on the video that I put out yesterday about cult news. And believe me, it's going to really make you wonder how much of a dumbass that guy truly is. And then the second video is that of a Sovtard who's currently being court-martialed in the military and has a case pending in Kansas. So that idiot is in double trouble. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this freaking S-show on the road, shall we? Now, for those of you who haven't watched the video in its entirety, I will leave the link in the description box below, but here's a brief summary of what happened with Mike Norton, aka Cult News. He essentially sent a privacy strike at a smaller channel in an attempt to bully them out of existence because she dared show a video from his channel that he ended up putting the video on unlisted, which basically means you can't search for the video, but if you have the URL, you can still have access to it. If the moron would have set it to private, then you would have needed much more than the URL to access it. But now the video is floating around out there for everybody to see and make fun of. Now the video I posted as of last night, which was January 30th, 2025, at roughly a 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, did moderately well, and I wasn't expecting too much from it. But when I got up this morning to go to work, lo and behold, he tried to do a privacy claim on that particular video. He cited the exact same argument that he tried to pull with the smaller channel that he did the same thing to. But how did YouTube respond? They pretty much told him to F off, because in that particular video that I did, I had no footage from the original video. I was just supporting the other content creator and had nothing in there besides the email exchange that the two of us had. And if you take a look at this, he cites the entire video as having his personal information on it to try to warrant a privacy strike. Which makes me wonder, did he actually take a look at the entire video? Because the first part of the video involved him right after my intro, and the second part of the video was about a recent arrest of the frauditor known as A Young City or something like that. So at that point, he was trying to privacy strike a video that was mostly about another person. A real smooth move, dumbass. Only the first few minutes were about you, Mikey boy. The rest of the video was about somebody else. And what was on the rest of the video about you had no personal information or anything else that would warrant a privacy strike, such as giving out personal information like your social security number, driver's license number, street address, everything else in that nature. Yeah. So you're trying to privacy strike a video that had none of the content on it that you claim it had. I mean, I didn't post in that particular video anything from the offending video that you originally posted and put to unlisted. So how is that exactly going to work out right there, dude? I mean, come on now. And in addition, he also pulled the same thing on NCR News Network today as well. And guess what? That attempt fell completely on its face as well. But he also did send a copyright strike against the other person that I was defending, and I have since advised that person on how to fight a copyright strike. I wish that content creator luck on that particular copyright strike. With all that going on right there, since obviously you were extremely butthurt over this whole thing by sending out multiple privacy claims and failing at so many of them, and then sending out that copyright strike on that channel, well, I'm going to go ahead and send you about a month's supply of BlackHartKnight's Butthurt Cream. And the elves are going to be working overtime for this one for quite a while to get that supply directly to your door. Now that we've gotten all that straightened out, let's go ahead and roll that clip on the Sovtard, shall we?
And here we go. All right, let's take up Danny Lewis Johnson will be on the record in 2024 TR22 and 2024 TR541. Paul E. Dean for the state. Danny Johnson, are you present?
He is not present, Your Honor, and I have a note that
I think he's on the phone.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Now that I think about it, Missy, you said he is in
I got an
custody. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think so. I got an email from somebody at Leavenworth.
Yes, he is being held by, currently held for a court martial and is not going to be released until the court martial is completed. Therefore, at this point in time, Your Honor, I would ask that we issue bench warrants in both of the cases that are before this court with Danny Johnson, authorizing no bond.
You know, I can't imagine being a Sovtard in the military. I mean, if you think it's bad on the outside, we're having to deal with the laws and justice system outside of the military. Well, it's even worse in the military because they're a lot more strict. I mean, what are you going to do in the military? Are you going to tell them that you're not going to follow laws because they don't apply to you? Yeah, good luck with that.
He was ordered to be present in the courthouse today.
I am here.
He is here on the phone.
Well, that's on the phone is not in person at the courthouse, and he is in custody. So I need to issue warrants to keep holds on him. Mr. Johnson, is that you that I'm speaking to?
Yes, I was in the midst. Got cleared by the doctor to come back, and when I came back, they apprehended me and said I was a deserter because I waited till the doctor to release me to come back. I was prepared to come there.
So in other words, you had no communication with anybody at your base, and therefore you're paying the price by being charged for desertion. You're not too bright, are you?
Sir, I'd recommend you not to be making statements in regards to pending criminal court martial.
Well, I'm not worried about that, but at the end of the day, like I said,
Well, hold on, please, sir. Okay. So, Mr. Johnson, you and your wife at the last hearing asked that this matter be set for bench trial today, and we are set for bench trial, but then I've also seen you have filed motions for jury trials. I've seen that you've filed a motion to recuse me as the judge, and I show that your wife has filed a motion against me with the judge's disciplinary board. So
I can't answer for what she did or what someone else did, but in reference to myself, I did file those motions, and I also prepared to be at court. Unfortunately for me, like when the doctor cleared me to come back, I came back, and then they said I was a deserter.
That sounds like a personal problem right there, dude. Perhaps you should have, been proactive and, called somebody to see what the regulations were, or at least read that little guidebook on the UCMJ that they issue to you. I mean, that might have helped.
All right. Well, I'm not going to get into your military court.
I'm not asking you. I'm just giving you the reason
why
I'm not
all right.
there.
And I appreciate that. But from the beginning of these proceedings, you've insisted you did not want an attorney. I think I've even tried to strongly encourage you to consider an attorney, but are you still of the position that you do not want an attorney, that you want to proceed on your own behalf?
Well, Your Honor, it's as if I asked you previous also. If you just tell me what the fine is previous, I would have paid the fine. You insist that I come to court because normally if there's a traffic violation, then there's a fine attached to that. I was willing to pay the
That my recollection is the last time you and I spoke, at first your wife called in for you and said you couldn't travel and you couldn't take a plane to get back to Kansas because of your back injury, and we continued this. for a period of time. And then the last time, I found out you were lying there beside her in bed, and you said what you did, that you couldn't fly or travel. And so I said, well, do you want to proceed? And you said you were under too much pain pills
Yes.
and you couldn't, that you didn't know what you were doing. And
well, I don't
so
mean
now
to
you,
interrupt you, but I was speaking as August 13th when I came to court in August 13th. You had me on video, and matter of fact, I was actually being confined in Springwood County, and I asked
yeah.
for a fine.
Well, the bottom line, I'm not gonna go back over your case either. But you, the reason we didn't take any pleas last hearing, there were several reasons, but one of which was you said you didn't know what you were doing because you were on pain pills and had been apparently for a couple of months. So, all right. In any event, you're set for bench trial, and you're not here today, and you're going to be in custody. Do you have any idea how long?
No, I do not. That's why I was asking if there's a fine attached to the offense. Can I just pay the fine and move on from it? Because I'm
We had misdemeanors involved. My officers are here. I'd renew my motion to issue a bench warrant since he's not here and ready to proceed. We can't even see him, let alone have my officers identify him. Therefore, he's not in a manner ready to proceed. I have two officers here, Cordell and Andrews, who have been patiently waiting. Not that the delay today has been his fault in regards to the earlier docket, but he's not here. He's not ready to proceed. I'd ask for a bench warrant, no bond hold.
All right, Your Honor, I can proceed on the phone.
Well, no, I can't.
Right now.
I can't, sir. I can't for the very reasons that counsel just said. I don't even know for a fact. I'm talking to Danny Johnson. So, all right. At this point, I am issuing the bond forfeiture, the bench warrant, and a no bond hold. So when you get through with whatever you're going through with the military and the court martial, then we can make arrangements to get you and bring you back here and take care of the motions you filed.
Your Honor, I guess because I was thinking the $1,000 bond that I paid, that could go towards the fines.
All right, Mr.
If you do a forfeiture, then I lose $1,000. It's my intent to be in court.
Well, if you want to get an attorney, you can hire an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, you can apply for court-ordered or court-appointed attorney. But until then, bond forfeiture, bench warrant, no bond hold, and we're going to be in recess on both your cases today. So thank you, sir. We'll be in recess. You may go.
I mean, come on now, Sovtard. Couldn't you have communicated with your base somehow? I mean, your commanding officer or something like that? I mean, this whole thing is on your head. I mean, you're getting court-martialed by the military, and you're in the middle of another trial in the civilian world. I mean, what the hell is your damn problem? And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
This could be some groundbreaking stuff right here.
You don't want to go to jail.
For what?
You read this.
I don't have to listen to anything. Blah, 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 blah.
Dude, so there's no way I can get in, bro? Come on, I'll put you on my YouTube.
But shut up, Wesley.
You gotta put signs up, ma'am, if it's...
Are you Glenn Serio?
Who's that?